Okay, so first let's practice it. And did you get to last time? Did you get to right heel kick? No, left heel kick. The second kick.
Yeah,
Okay.
she introduced the left heel kick. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah. Last time she introduced the left heel kick, and we practiced right and left.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So let's practice up to there, and I'll do it. I'll do it with you. So take it back here. Okay. Okay. Prepare. Opening stance. Opening form. White crane spreads its wings. Grasping the bird's tail. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Fist under elbow. Left knee brush and push. Right knee brush and push. Step forward and punch down. Golden rooster stands on one leg. 2. Step back. Repulse monkey. High pat on horse. Separation kick. Left heel kick. Okay. Okay, let's do it again. We'll do it. I'll do it again with you, and then I'll watch you guys do it, and then if nobody else comes, then I guess we'll just continue without them. Okay, prepare. I mean, opening. Prepare. Opening stance. Opening form. White crane spreads its wings. Grasping the bird's tail. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Extend your elbow. Left knee brush and push. Right knee brush and push. Step forward and punch down. Golden rooster stands on one leg. 2. Step back. Impulse monkey. High pat on horse. Separation kick. Left heel kick. Okay. Well, my balance is very bad today, so I apologize for that.
Bad every day, so.
Yeah, well. All right, let me see you do it then. How about that? Prepare. Opening stance. Opening form. White crane spreads its wings. Grasping the bird's tail. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Fist under elbow. Golden rooster stands on one leg. Oh, I'm sorry. Left knee brush and push. I'm sorry. Right knee brush and push. Step forward and punch down. Golden rooster stands on one leg. Half step, then 2. Step back, repulse monkey. High pat on horse. Right separation kick. Close your arms and stand up and kick. Left heel kick. Oh, okay. Okay, stop there. Okay, so you have any questions about the form, first of all? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let me see what we can look at. Okay, here's one thing. We'll do a few things. After you, to do grasping the bird's tail, I'll show this direction. You turn and step and close your arms. I want you to make sure to get in this position. And about when you're in this position, that's when you step. Okay? You can't see my feet. But turn and step, shift over. Now close your arms and step. Then go into ward off. Can you try that? So start for white crane.
White crane. Okay.
White crane. I'll do it this way so I can see you. Then start circling and step. Step on your left heel. Then shift over and close your arms and step with the right foot. And then go into ward off. And I want you to do your ward off. When the right arm will come up, the left hand will go down. And at the end, it should be about a fist distance down from your fingers to your arm. Okay, your fingers point at your middle of your forearm. But make sure you go down, and there's up and down, kind of like scissors in it. Okay. So try it again. Yeah, try it. On your own, I guess. Okay, so okay, all right, so here's the thing. When you close your arms, I want you to see my feet. When you close your arms from here, say, step. Look, from here, step. That's the timing that we usually have. So step with your left foot and close your arms and step. And then, okay, so after you step, I'll show you again. Here's the footwork. Turn and put your heel down, right? Shift over and step out for a bow stance. Then heel, ball toe, make your foot flat, and keep going forward, bend your knee. So I want you to be careful. When you close your arms, you just touch with your heel. That's the first thing. And then when you put your foot down, when you start going forward, then at the same time do the lift up and down like this. Okay, coordinate your shifting with the arms. So and when you step out your legs straight, then pretty straight, and then go forward into the bow stance. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so that shifting with the arms. Okay, with the arms. Okay. Okay, yes, that's better. Um, we do the knee brushes. We do the knee brushes like this. I just want to see if it looks familiar. The brushing part is like this: step, brush, push. I think you're doing that. But after you do the second one, the right knee brush, then back and turn. I want you to make sure to do still a brush. So step and then brush, punch. Okay, are you doing that? Are you brushing? So all three of those movements have the brush first, and then whatever it is. Okay. Uh, Golden Rooster. I think the first one is okay. Let me see you do the golden rooster. So, from punching down, from step forward and punch down, then, and here, bend your knee. It's a bow stance. Gail, go forward, bend your knee, go forward, bow stance. Forward.
Is it Wolstein?
Yeah, this is bow stance. Okay.
Okay.
Then half step, basically, go forward and half step, and then shift back and stand up and lift up and push down. Okay, good. And then the second one, step back and turn, good. And then lift up and push down. Okay, that's better. That's good. Okay, so yeah, I want you to be careful there that what do we how do we want to have the coordination? The coordination is, I'll do it this way, is when you get to this position, then it's up and down. Trying to do everything together, okay? Push down, lift up, stand up. Okay. All the three things moving, your leg and both arms moving with, yeah, and then makes your leg standing up makes you go up. So four things moving, I guess. So coordination. Okay. The separation kick, we had some trouble. So from here, the separation kick, you make a circle and then you cross your arms and step. Then you go into a bow stance and you separate your arms and kind of to the corner. You look at the corner. That was you have to make sure to put that in. Then you cross your arms and you're standing up, basically. Crossing your arms and standing up, and then open your arms and toe kick. Okay, so I don't know what Dee Dee has told you, but this is different than the long form. The long form, this part is the same, but then we cross our arms and then we stand up. They're separated and kick. Okay, so for this one, this is kind of weird for me, is you cross and you're standing up at the same time and then kick. So that's a difference. But anyway, this part is a little bit maybe tricky. The circles. This is for me when I learned it, this was the hard part. And so from let's see, from here.
From high horse.
Yeah, high pat on horse. Then you turn to the right and stick out your left arm, and your right arm basically just follows your turning. Then you're starting to circle. They circle around and cross. See, so you're doing this. If you imagine a disc here or a wheel and your hands are on the wheel going around. Yeah, so that's right. The right on top, the left on the bottom. Okay. Then, so anyway, so when they cross, that's when you step. So open, close, cross here. That's when you step out with your left foot. And then when you go into your bow stance, then you finish the circle with one arm sticking out and the other one in the ward-off shape. Okay. Then bring it level across and be standing up and then kick.
So it's level across. It's not.
I think so.
Okay.
I believe so. Usually, that's how we do it in the long form, and I just looked at this yesterday. I don't know this form very well. I did this form for one day at a seminar.
Yeah, right.
But then
You-
Nancy took the seminar. Nancy took the seminar and Dee Dee before, and then she taught it, and they were been practicing a long time. I never went back to it, so I did it once like 6 months ago. Um, Yeah, so yes, so the separation kick crosses this way. And if you've done other kicks, they usually either they go like this or they go like this. There's always like the down and up. But the toe kicks are different. They just kind of close. So I hope that's right. If I'm Nancy, Dee Dee will correct you if I'm wrong. I'm sorry about that if I am. Uh, so the thing is, after you close, you're going to stand up here in this position. Then you're going to kick and open your arms. I want you to open your, okay, that's better. That's pretty good. So here, I want you to have this. I want it to go up and down, back down. So not just straight open, some up and down. Look, up and down. Yeah, up and down. So making a little, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that. There you go. Okay. So that is for we have this very often. I think for this one we just show uh you could grab with it. So if somebody's arm is there, that's hard to do it here, then you could go, I can't do it. Yeah, use a stick. You could go like this, grab, okay? Open and grab. So that's kind of what they are doing. Often we will go, if we go like this, we're touching them, we imagine touching them, and then this hand would come across, and now you go like this and you're grabbing them with this hand. But both hands, they're like symmetrical. When you kick, I think you're doing it, then your front arm is in line with your leg. Okay. So that one is in line with your leg, and your arms are symmetrical. They're open like 135 degrees, right? So here'd be 90, here'd be 180, 135. One straight, one to the corner, basically. Usually our heel kicks, we do in a straight direction. And so the back arm points to the corner. Okay, but here we're rotated some. And we're doing it a diagonal kick. The toe kicks are diagonal. The heel kicks we do in a straight line. All right, let me see you do that. From high pat on horse, left foot forward, empty stance, left foot forward. And like this, one touching you and the other one out, right? This is striking to their throat. There you go. Yeah, so out enough. And then circle. The left hand comes out and cross a step for bow stance. Then go in your bow stance and separate. Okay. Then level cross and stand up. And then kick. And point your toe back down. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so the okay, so this circle, I'll show the circle sword. From here, as soon as you start moving, the left hand's coming out. See, it comes level, kind of straight out from your rib. Turn, it extends, and then they are circling around, and then you step, and then this is a feel of like a pulling. So I want this hand coming out, that's fine. But I don't want you to do this like this. I want you to, I'll show you, here we turn to the corner, turn. Then they're circling and step. Now I want to turn to the left. So when I'm when it's continuing to circle, look, I want my elbow to line up with my knee. See how this looks? See, it looks like pulling. When I turn, looks like my left hand pulling. Turning left, see? To line up my elbow and my leg. See how from here to here? Then it looks like, look at the two hands. they look like both pulling apart. See? And so this hand goes to the corner basically, but this left hand is still doing something. If I just went like this, that would just be the right hand. So I want to turn to the left and show, and you can maybe even bend your elbow a little bit to better do that. But to show two hands, see? Two hands pulling apart. And then cross and standing up. And if you have trouble, they go ahead and you can touch here, okay? And then if you can, then stand up and lift your knee high if you can. But if you still can't, then just stand up. And then when you kick, you can just go like this, maybe. Okay. Keep your balance. That's what I'm trying to say. So whatever our capabilities, don't shoot for the moon or something. Okay. When you have good balance, then you can do it. If you feel your balance is shaky, too shaky, if you feel dangerous, like I'm going to fall if I do it, don't do it at all. Right? Just stand up and just go like this with your arms. But if you can take one foot off and just go like that, that's better. That's better. And if you could lift your knee up first, and then kick. But see, I have trouble just even staying up. So when we want to do it where you kick and bring your foot back. So the best way, if you can do it, I'll show it like a left heel kick because I have better on my right leg. You lift your knee up and here my leg's level or higher is what we would prefer. And then for the toe kick, you keep your toe pointed down and you keep it extended like that. For the heel kick, you lift your toe and then you show more like stomping, okay? The sole stomping. So one is kicking like up with the bottom of the top of the foot, and the other is kicking down, like to their knee. So one you could think of maybe kicking, I think the example Mastriano has is kicking them in the back, in the kidney or whatever. You've done something to them, bend them over, and then you're kicking them from in the back. But you can imagine a toe kick also, though, if you kick somebody in the groin, okay, that would be a toe kick, right? So between their legs, kick. That's how most people think of kicking, right? But if somebody was attacking you and you could stomp on their knee, right? If you were to the side, then you'd break their knee. So kicking is we don't do that much of it. We practice the hand stuff a lot. And in our 2-person practice, we don't do anything below the waist. So we're not kicking, we're not grabbing their legs, we're not throwing anybody down. But for real, if you're going to use it, kicking is probably pretty important. Okay, so all right, so all right, then the last one is the heel kick. So after you've done the toe kick, separation kick, then sit and step towards the corner, and I want you to step out enough. Hold on. I want you to step out, when you're going to make almost any kind of stepping. We step where you can reach it, okay, without falling on it. Okay, so from here, like a bow stance, you would step like that, right? Where you can bring it and bring it back. That's where you step. So you step out towards the corner, then you turn, and then your arms circle down. And here your left arm is going to go on the inside, and then stand up and heel kick. Go ahead and try it. Again, remember, up and down. The hands, up and down. There you go.
It's just
step, and then shift over and turn towards that direction. And then circle down your hands, the left on the inside, and then come up. Okay, and then kick. Okay, all right, stop. When we do the separation kick, we cross like this, our right arm's on the outside. The kicking leg is the right leg. The kicking arm, I'll say the kicking arm on the outside. So the one that matches the leg, the kicking arm, kicking leg, okay? When you kick, the arm with that leg is on the outside. And we went like this, so that's easy. For the second one, we're going to turn like this, we're going to circle. I'm going to kick with the left leg. So I want to have the left arm on the outside. I want to cross the left arm on the inside, and then on the bottom, see, the bottom is the outside. So left arm on the inside and come up and cross. When we cross, you want to cross here in the middle of your arm. Okay, not the wrist, the arm. Okay. And you want to have it big like this. Like hugging, here's hugging. Remember, we're going to have hugging feeling all the time. Hugging, and even like this, hugging. So you could fit a skinny person anyway, in there. All right. But this is too much. So just not like this. Keep it extended from here to here. Okay. And then up and down when you kick. All right, so let me see you do it. Can you show me the kick again? So from the toe kick, then step to the corner, toe point to the corner, shift and turn to face the corner. Then your arms go down, left on the inside, stand up, and your arms come up, and then heel kick. Stomping kick, heel kick. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the timing again. So from here, remember my arm lines up with my leg. The kicking leg and the kicking arm line up. Then you step, shift and turn towards the corner. Then your both arms come down and you're moving your foot. When they cross, then they're going to come up, right? They're going to cross and come up. That's when you stand up and lift your knee all together and then kick and bring your foot back in. Okay? So good timing is like shifting to get to the crossing. Your right leg is bent. Here, straight. I shift onto it. It's bent. That's when you cross. Then when you stand up, your hands are coming up, and then you open your arms and kick. Your arms open when you kick out, and your kicking leg and your kicking arm will kick to the straight direction. They line up. So here, straight, and this back one to the corner if you can. You know, what I heard is a good exercise for your balance. I mean, there's other exercises, but one good thing is if you do stand on one leg, and if you feel this is good. This is training you to do it. Training you, right? Just don't do it. So you don't have to do it too high. Do what you can off the floor and feel what that feels like. And when you get better, you can do it higher until you can have and maybe put your hands together. I don't know. But you can start and then bring your arms in and whatever. But after a while, then you'll improve just by trying. So if we only do it when we kick, that's not very much in the forearm, a couple of times. And so just try to stand on one leg for 10 seconds at a time or something, and up to 30 seconds or something, and then do the other leg. And there's other things you could do. And that's, for instance, you could just not bend this leg very much, but you could touch and touch and touch. That's another exercise for your balance. And then you could move it, swing it around when you stand on one leg, So do things that improve your balance. So the kicking is good for your balance. We don't do that much of it. In the long form, we kind of do a lot of it. In the middle, we do a bunch of it. So, but this form just has, it has golden rooster. It's also standing on one leg. So it's got like 4 or 5 kicks. So it's something, but it's something you could work on. If you think you need it, I would recommend practicing it then. Just, stand on one leg and this. So the thing is, if we feel like, as long as you're not going to fall, as long as you feel like I could do it, maybe, and then when you are falling, then stop. So don't make it too hard. Just try, put your weight on one leg at a time, and your body eventually will get it and to be better and improve. I have bad on my left leg, especially because I hurt my knee like a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. And I couldn't really do hardly anything for a year. For 6 months, it was getting worse. And then for 6 months, it got better. And then I was back to almost normal, but my balance on that leg is all messed up. Probably muscles. I need to grow some muscles in that leg. I've lost too much, but I need to work on it. I have not, because I'm lazy. I'm lazy as anybody else. Okay, you have any questions? We went through everything so far, right? So, well, let's look at the next thing then. The next thing is twin fists strike opponent's ears. Okay, I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you first. From here, we're going to do this. We're going to sit and step. We're going to shift over and point, turn our hands up, palm up, and point at the corner. Okay, point at the corner and step. And then we're going to go forward, and our hands are going to come down and make fists by our hips. They're going to circle around and come up. And we want to stop. We want to make our bow stance at the time that our hands are up. Okay, so basically, we start shifting. We touch the floor. We start to go into a bow stance. Okay, with putting your foot down, your hands are coming down. They get by your hips. They circle around and come back up. Okay, the footwork is easy, right? So after kicking, then it's just step and make sure you take a big enough step. Look, a big enough step, not just what I would say is changing your footwork step. Step to the left, straight direction, and then shift over. Good, you're doing it already. And then you step for a bow stance to the corner, bow stance. Okay. Okay, go ahead. All right. So here's what I want you to do. Your hands come to your hip. They can be open, I guess, or what you can make a fist on the way. You could have them open to your hip but say that they're a fist already. That's easier, maybe. I want you to make this circle. I'll show one hand. I want you to make this circle. Look, circle. So it's palm up here, and circle out is palm down over here. So circle, see, circle. Yeah, 2 hands, if you could do 2 hands. So I want you to feel it, how you could make that circle, right? Your elbow is pulling it around, right? Your elbow is moving back, and then it whips around, kind of, okay? Whip around. When it's here, so we do like half the circle. Then from there, say at this point, your foot's flat, okay, by then, and you're kind of in the middle, say, all right? I want it to come just like that, okay, from the out to in. Okay, so from here, just a circle, and it ends up that you're hitting your opponent in the temple with the corner of your fist, okay? The peak of your fist, okay? So those point at each other. We have other ones we not do in this form that we strike with the face, okay, the flat part. Okay, this one is just a peak. Okay, and to break their head right here, right? This temple is weak, the weakest part of your head. So you aim for that and you make it very small, so you get the most force at one little point to crack it. Okay, so we want it to be temple one head distance apart. All right, and the peaks pointing at each other. So what was the name of this one? Is it Twin Peaks? Twin Fists. Sometimes we say Twin Peaks, like ears, or sometimes we could say bees buzzing ears, or basically we have the word ear in there usually because this is so deadly. Okay, hitting somebody in the ear is not a deadly thing. So we say hit them in the ear, but it's not, that's not what it is. So we want to, so what does that mean? Here, let's see, here's the camera. That's too low. Your ears is too low. It has to be higher, higher than your eyes, okay? The peaks. That's your temple height, okay? Your own temple height. That's how you do it. Okay, and so, all right, so what it looks like with the hands is it's going to come down by your hips and make a fist somewhere in here. You can make it here and make a fist as it comes around even, but it's probably simpler just to make the fist near your hip and then swing it around and up. Just and try to make it smooth with your shifting. Okay. Okay, yes. Okay, so let's look at me from here. Step, shifting, done. Okay, so try to make the whole thing, once they start moving, keep them moving smoothly. Okay, yeah, that's right. At the end, don't do add something at the end to show you're hitting somebody. Just make a smooth curve. Okay, because what we are cultivating all through Tai Chi is the whole body movement, the whole body moving together and starting together, ending together, right? And so if we add something here or there, it's then it's separate from the whole body movement, and it's not, your whole body movement is not going to grow if you keep isolating it. Just like the knee brush, I didn't look at your knee brush. The knee brush should be like this, and just a smooth movement. But so if you went like this, you know, then it's not whole body movement anymore. It's too localized. So try to make all your movements smooth and even and focus on that. And that will be focusing on your whole body doing all the movements. Let me see. Okay, so let me do it with you one more time. Now I'll turn the regular direction, so I'll be facing with you. Okay, so for after the heel kick, left heel kick, then boxing opponent's ears. Sometimes we call it that. That's what I usually call it. Boxing opponent's ears. Shift, sit and step, shift and point at the corner with your palms up and step. And then down as you put your foot down, bending your knee, and from out to in. Okay. Is that easy? It's pretty easy. All right, let me see you do it. I'll watch you do it. Do it a couple times on your own. After the kick, sit and step, shift over, and point at the corner, palm up, and step. Step first. Step first before your hands come down. There you go. And then shifting into your bow stance, and you circle your hands around, and they come back up. Okay. Okay.
So the step is early.
Well, the step, okay, so I was even late, I think, with it. So it's like this. Step, shift, step, circle, bow stance. Okay. By the time you point at the corner, that's when you should also touch the floor. Okay. Because the next part, that way it will flow. So we don't want, we have to be careful. We don't want to do things where you step and then you get the hands ready. You want to be getting ready while you step. So that's why when we do before this one, it was circle and close your arms and step. Because as soon as you touch the floor, you keep going. That means you want to start doing this right then. So if you go like this and then step, and then see, you've added a long pause, and there can be no pause in the whole movement. The whole movement, the only one with a pause, this has a pause. This one has a pause there, a little pause. And then, okay, but it's kind of two things going in it. Pull and then cross is, okay. So usually, and we might have a little pause when you stand up. So for here, for instance, you stand up and then kick, you might put a little pause so you make sure you have your balance. But for the ones that are not like that, you want to get, and when you touch the floor, you want to be ready to continue. Okay. And the hardest part for this one is this circle, 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 and then turn that into the whole movement. Okay, by your hip and up. Down by your hip, up. Yeah. You can imagine this, I think. Imagine if you went like this and went from here and went, oh, okay. See how your whole body could do that? You go forward and just sort of swing them up. That's basically the energy. The energy is boom, okay, from out and back to forward and up, down to up, back to forward, okay, and boom, boom, okay. That's the energy of it. But we have to smooth that out. But you have to get there because your hands are already in front. So they have to go down and around and up. Okay. They need, so this circle, this whipping it around is the energy at the near the bottom, and then that turns into just swinging up. So these two things have to go together. Swinging up is easy, and this is easy enough. But people leave this part out. I would just tell you, people go like this, and then they just turn their hands over and just try to kind of punch. Okay, so that's not it. It needs to have out to in it, swinging. A lot of our stuff has swinging in it. Springy and swinging, whippy, that's Tai Chi. Okay, Tai Chi energy. Okay, let's do the kicks together. Okay, I'll do it with you first. So from high pat on horse. Okay. Right, separation kick. Circle and step, pull, cross and stand up, and toe kick, and then step to the corner, shift and turn, circle your arms and stand up, left hand on the outside, heel kick, then sit and step, shift and point at the corner and step, circle, and boxing opponent's ears. Okay. Can you do that? Can you do those three together? How are you doing? How are you doing, Tia? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
All right. All right. Then circle and cross and step. Step with your left foot step. Left foot step. All right. And step and pull apart. Then cross your arms and stand up and toe kick. Then sit and step to the corner. Turn and face the corner, And then your arms are open still. And then as you stand up, circle your arms down and stand up Remember the left, good, on the inside, and then on the outside, good. And then heel kick to the straight direction, good. And then sit and step, keep your arms open. And then point your arms and you shift over to the corner and step, right foot step forward, right foot step. Move your right foot forward. Okay. And then as you go into your bow stance, circle your hands down by your hip and around and up to the temples. Okay. Do that again. On your own. Can you do it on your own without me? You know what to do, right? I'll tell you what to do if you leave something out. I'll watch you do it. All right, go. Kick. Then step to the corner. Keep your arms out. Keep your arms up and out. Turn to the corner. And then circle your arms down and up. And stand up, stand up. Heel kick. Then sit and step. And shift over and point at the corner. Palms up. And then circle by your hip. And out and up. Okay. Okay, so right here at the beginning, okay, of that sequence, we have some trouble. So this is the right arm part, okay? This circle. Can you do this circle? One hand over the other. There's a wheel. They're on opposite sides of the wheel. See? But they circle around the center of the wheel. Level. Look. See how the left hand is on the bottom, the right hand is on the top. They make a level circle. You have to be careful not to dip down and come up and down. It's just one level circle and a level circle, and they're both going clockwise, right, in front of you. Clockwise, see? So from here, the first thing is basically turn to the right and open your right hand. Because the left hand comes out to the left corner. Then now they can circle each other. Okay, then and that's when you step when they pass, when you cross your arm. And then they finish circling. So we only get in like one whole, basically one whole circle, I think. So from here, it points near the corner and then they circle around and it's pointing at the corner again. So your right hand is only going to make one circle. Your left hand is going to come out and circle around and not come back out. It's going to stay in. But so we make like one revolution about. Okay. But this energy, this thing here, to me, is important. And what makes, I think, this form easier is in the long form, we do the other direction too. We do both directions. Okay. So the hard part when I learned this form was getting this circle. It was just like, how do you do that? And then we cannot teach them both in the same day because they can't do anything. So you have to get this going. And then the next week, this is pretty easy because you can reverse it. But you can't, this for some reason, difficult to get. The right hand on top. So the right hand on top, see, and they just circle on top of this wheel, okay? They just go around on that wheel, basically. And then near here, then finish. So here, circle, finish. Okay, but slower. But here, but I do want you to feel this. If you could do this faster and feel that the energy of it, the two hands going around each other, and then just slow it down, because then your body will learn it by doing it faster, harder, kind of. Okay. Yeah, so you feel something, you feel, so they circle and end there, and then you cross and stand up and kick. And cross. Good. Kick. Okay. Remember the hands for kicking are like this. Not like this. Up and down. Okay? Like a little rainbow. I'll make a little flat rainbow, but not level, okay? Up and down a little bit. Okay?
I'll have to remember.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Well, very good. Well, I don't think I've met you guys before, so nice to meet you.
Yes, nice.
You,
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
this was great.
Yeah.
All right. I'll tell Dee Dee you did a good job. Okay. All right.